Guys, today I am going to show you two important files. One is wtmp and the other one is auth.log. In Linux, these two files play very important role. The why do we require these files means, see, if someone tries to log into the server without any permissions or some incident happened, right? So it might be some data loss, right? So such type of activities whenever, so as a security admin, right, or as SOC analyst, first of all, what they do means they will start analyzing two files. The first file name is auth.log, right? So you can think this as a server, right? So you can think it as a server. Now inside this server, in under the root, each and everything will be there. Inside this, under this root, you can find this var folder, right? So inside this var folder, one more folder will be there. That will be the logs folder, right? Log folder. It will record each and every activity, whatever happening in your server. So inside this log, you require two more files. That is auth.log and the other one is wtmp. Right, so let's try to understand about this auth.log and wtmp. When it comes to auth, in the name itself it is saying auth stands for authentication, right? So what is the purpose of auth.log means, it will check successful login attempts and unsuccessful login attempts, right? So here it will check whether the login was successful or it is unsuccessful. So it will record each login and no logins. You can observe these two things in this file. So it will tell you, right, these two unsuccessful attempts and successful attempts. Now in the WTMP, but see, entering into the system doesn't mean that something must happen, right? So actually, if something was happened, that thing, it will be recorded in the WTMP. Right, now the intruder entered into the system. Now he did something, right? Something like data theft happened means that those things, this WTMP will tell you, right? So actual session when it was started, that thing will be recorded in this WTMP, right? So here you, but the thing is here in the WTMP, the data, whatever the data will be there, the data will be there in the form of binary, right? So the data will be in the form of binary. In order to read this data, we need to use a tool called last, right? So using this last, you can read the WTMP data. So let me show you the practically. Let's go to the, right now I am going to deploy one Ubuntu machine. Just I am going to open the terminal. From the CLI, I am going to connect to this Ubuntu machine. So just I am going to the location where my key pair is available. So let me connect to the machine first. So successfully I have connected to my machine. Now from here, just you need to go to the root, right? So how you can go to the root means, just you need to say cd /, right? Now we are in the root. In Linux, you already know everything starts from the root only, right? So just you can type ls here. Right, you will see all the system related files. Now the file which we required is var, right? So just go to the type cd var /var, and inside this var we have a log folder, I told you already, right? Now just type enter. Now if I type ls, you can see those two files which I told you. One is auth.log and wtmp, right? So if I want to read this auth.log, right? If I want to read this auth.log, just what I can do, just I can say cat auth.log, and just I want to read only last few lines, right? So just you can use the tail command after giving the pipe. So based on the first command, the second command will work. Now if I press enter, it will show you the last five lines related to that file. And if you want to read the about wtmp, if I enter the same command cat wtmp, now you can see here it is written in the binary format. It is not in the you are unable to read the data, right? So in order to read the data, just you can type the last and just give the command log wtmp. Now it will show you the you now you can read the data. Anyways, now the data is nothing is there here, or else just you can type last also. Only if you enter the last, see, now you can see the already we are in the same folder. That's the reason it is not showing you here. Now I have entered only the command as last. Now what last will do? Last knows what is the binary, whatever the file is there, the binary file, the data, it is going to read that, right? So using this, you can see here who logged in. Right now the current status it will show you. Everything it will show you. When the session opened, when the session closed, still logged in, running, right, like this. So here if you are perform analysis, see here you can see session opening, session closed, and this is the cron jobs. Right now it is showing you the two users, right? One is the root and another user is Ubuntu. This root users, it doesn't mean that the root user someone who logged in. These are the processors who were working under the root. So these are the processors. Only one user is there right now, that is the Ubuntu. Just you can type the command to know the user, who am I. Just it will give you the name and show you as Ubuntu user. So these are the two important files which I want to show you, because in the HTTP labs there is a Brutus, right? So there, if you try to try to solve the Sherlock Holmes, you will encounter this to both the files. So you need to start analysis on these files, and you need to give the answers there. So it's very helpful, I think so, right? So thank you for watching my video. See you in my next video. Thank you.